Hello, this is Rusty Dog. In this video, we're going to look at the new Federal Corvette and Fer-de-Lance ship kits that have arrived in the store. So I have acquired both of them. So let's take a look at the Corvette first of all. This is mine in its chrome skin, so you're probably less likely to see any alignment issues on textures with something like this, and I guess that's a good thing. So let's press ahead straight away. And we'll go into livery. Right, many choices here, and of course we're going with the Corvette. So, as I said, the paint job is the chrome, and it's just got the standard combat decals on it. Yeah, there's a point. I've just spent an hour on Commander Plater's 24-hour live stream. I think I was there for an hour in the second hour from the end. And by the way, Commander Plater did an amazing job there, staying awake and also raising over 3 times the target, which is awesome. So well done to Commander Plater and everybody involved, and everybody who like myself donated, and yeah, fantastic. It was brilliant. It just shows that, you know, despite it not being perfect either, I think Elite Dangerous has one of the best communities, certainly that I've encountered. And it takes events like this to highlight that, I think. But not only charity events, of course, there are many events that people organize, get-togethers, like, you know, Distant World and stuff like that, and people just come together, and it's really good to see. But again, well done to Commander Plater on doing that. Obviously, it's something that was personal to him, and I guess that just makes it all the more satisfying that he was able to raise over £3,000 for a charity that you know, that he relates to. So yeah, big thumbs up to Commander Plater on that one. Well done, lad. Now I did take part, and I'm wondering. Oh, I did. Oh. Okay, I was at 79% deadly. I seem to be 81 now. So that's kind of weird, because I took down enough ships to make 3.6 million, but of course we were winged up, so that was a shared amount. But I would have thought, with the rate that deadly was going up, I expected to be on 80. Only being in a wing has helped that. Maybe I don't know, maybe do I get payouts for kills I don't take part in? So yeah, 19% remaining then before I am finally at Elite. It's not something I focus on actively. I don't spend 2, 3, 4 hours in conflict zones or res sites just to attain the Elite, because once I've got there, it's there, you know, and I'm in no rush for it. But I am interested to know how many percent oh look, wait a minute, wasn't Commander Plater already Elite? Yeah, I think so. It would have been interesting to know how much percentage you would have gained for that. But he got about 60, just under, a smidge under 60 million credits, worth of kills in that 24 hours, and he didn't cash any of them in until the last moment. Anyway, back to the ship kits then. So if we go into livery and Corvette, so as usual there are 16 pieces, and we have them split up into tail, spoiler, wings and bumper, obviously. So let's take a look at what there is, and I will pick one from each, and that will be the one I'm going to stay with. So the first one adds, you see, you don't get a fantastic shot of this, but it adds these wings at the sides here. You've got these, I don't really know what the idea of that is, especially this little kind of window. Let's look in and see what the thrusters are doing. So you've got like, but I don't know how far these wings out here stretch out because I can't really see it too well. I can sort of see that it's bringing this profile all the way out there, so that looks good. But I think I'm going to have to choose it and then go into another view in order to see it at its best angle. This one puts the fins further back on the ship, as we can see there, and then we have what's this one? Oh, this is putting stuff underneath here. So I think this one, because it seems to go well with the flow of the ship, and there we can see that's what it's done. It's added those on. Let's just have a quick look back in here. I quite like these as well, though. That's not visible enough for me at the bottom. It seems these two are kind of similar in that one sits at the top, one sits at the bottom. Although similar in how they position themselves jutting out at the back. This doesn't do it for me. Yeah, it's okay, but I guess given the choices, it's this one or this one, and I quite like the back end like that, so I am going to go with that one. So, spoiler, and yes, they did put the Mitsubishi spoiler on the back of this, and there it is, and yeah, not for me. So this looks as if it's just about getting in the way of the multi-cannons, which, yeah, obviously it's not actually going to in the real world. Well, you know, out there in space, in combat, it's not actually going to really get in the way, because I don't think these are part of the hitbox or the collision box. And then we have kind of a doubling up of armor, if you like, or that look. And then we've got these little fins on the back. I'm not quite sure what this is doing. It's adding extra stuff. Yeah. This probably isn't the one I'm going to go for, but I'd like to just take a look at this. See if we can see that from a better angle. Yeah, you can see something here. If we go to the paint job, can we see it from there? Oh, right, okay. So we've got these kind of overhangs. I guess that looks okay. Yeah, I think that does look okay. But I'm still toying with the idea of the first ones here. Although they don't make so much of an impact. Let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. I was going to go with that first one, but hey, you know what? We can change our minds, right? So, wings now then. Okay, so let's check this one. Okay, I quite like that. This one kind of extends it a bit longer, but yeah, it brings it all the way down to the front here now. Not front here, front here. This one I can't really make too much sense of, it just juts out and it's... no, I don't like that one. That kind of fits in again with the profile of the ship. It kind of comes out and follows the flow back here, so I quite like that one. But I like this one as well because that also kind of flows. But I'm going to go with this one and go back up and let's have a look at the paint job. Oh yeah. Okay, it's okay so far. Yep, okay so far. Bumper, right, I already know which one I'm going for here. So let's run through. So this is adding all this side on here. I always felt that the nose ended a little bit too abruptly on the Corvette. And then they gave us this. It's even more so. Thankfully aerodynamics don't really matter in space. Yeah. That looks like it would be an addition you'd put on if you were in favour of ramming other ships. This looks like, you know, the thing you'd be fitting to that. And then we've got this, which I do like. I do like the look of this one. And then there's that one, which doesn't look too dissimilar from what we already have. So I'm going to be fitting this one. Alright then. So let's go into the external camera shot. And we'll have a look around and see what we have. So we fitted... yeah, we fit that top part there. And we fit these side wings here. And then we fit these. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to slow the animation down. Hold on. Yeah, I think that looks okay. I'll speed the animation up again. And at the front, I particularly like because it's I don't know what this is. It's meant to be some kind of pipe thing. I don't know. Maybe that's for the well, I don't know what it's for, to be honest. It's not functional, so... And if we... Anyway. At all. Not at all. So I'm going to stick with that. That's going to be how my Corvette's going to look now. Alright, let's take a look at the FDL. So we'll need to go here and backwards, I think. There we go. Now you can see the ship is called White Wolf, so that will give away what colour the ship is. Again, it's not patterned, it hasn't got any specific texture on it that may not look right when the ship kit is on, so it won't suffer that problem. So of course we're all familiar with the Fer-de-Lance, those great big hulking engines on the back, and I named it RDCS1. I have no idea what, I think, oh, CS1 combat ship, probably something boring like that. So the FDL as it stands looks pretty nifty already. So, and it already has these side, excuse my terrible camera work, these side skirts, if you will, these I can't believe I just said if you will. Anyway, yeah, oh, I hate that phrase. Anyway, so yeah, these side skirts that go all the way along the side. So it's, I don't know how the ship kit's going to look on this ship. I haven't checked for myself, so I really don't know. So why don't we have a look? Okay, so again into livery. And onto the spoiler first, I guess. Spoiler, wings, tail, bumper. Yeah, let's do it in the same order, why not? Okay, some comprehensive looking ones here. This third one looks pretty good. I'm not sure about this first one. That looks like it's going to be quite dramatic. Oh, you know what though? With those other two fins, that kind of really works. I wonder why they didn't choose a higher camera view for this. That kind of really works. Yeah, that kind of goes with these really. It kind of matches this kind of design, I suppose. Okay, let's go. Alright, so what this is doing, it's extending what's already there and putting a spoiler on the back as well, all the way across. Then we have this guy. Yeah, it kind of, they all look not too bad, to be honest. I quite like this one though. So I'm going to go with that, and I don't think we'll get a better view from here, will we? Not really. But we'll go with that. We'll have a look around at the end, and if there's anything that looks a bit too tacky, then we'll look at replacing it. Okay, let's have a look at the tails then. I think this is sorry, wings. Yeah, wings. Oh, right. So it would be nice if we had a blank slot here, so that we could see what it is originally. Because I've got to come back out here. Okay, so here's, whoops. Oh, I've got a better view of that. Right. So here's the standard wings then, which is here. And so we're going to look at that, which looks like it puts wings pointing down as well, which I quite like the look of. Yes, I like that. That gives a whole different look. Okay. Now that's kind of like the original, but it's a bit more developed in that it has these detailing here, this detailing there. Yeah, okay, and there's that. So I want to put that one on for now because I want to take a look. Oh, I see what it's doing there, look. You can see here, it's sweeping down. Right. Okay, let's go back then, because of course I want to try this one. Because it's the most dramatic looking one, I suppose. This is really altering the look of the ship. I'm very interested in how they're going to do the tail. Oh, these look strange. Oh, wow. That's a real difference. So this is more your engine detailing than anything else. And that's a really bright white spot in the middle there, isn't it? Oh, what are you kidding? That looks bizarre. So it's like, do you want them that way or do you want them this way? That's a really dramatic look. They're huge. In the whole overall size of the ship, these look huge. I don't know what I think about them. This looks a bit more subtle, a bit more... it looks a bit Lego Technic, actually. Let's have a look at these ones. Okay, so it's kind of like having a cowling on each side. Oh, but the engines are so big at the back, it's going to be dramatic no matter which way you do it. I don't particularly like that one. I would probably go with that out of the two. Oh, wow, that is dramatic, isn't it? It really is. That's a bit much actually for me. I think it sticks out a bit too far. This is probably the one to go for, tail 4. It probably looks the one that's the most like believable. Oh, you don't have to have a tail at all. You can just leave this part off, obviously. Tail 4 would be the one to go for, I think, in terms of believable engineering, if you like, which is why I'm going with tail 3. Okay, what are they going to do to the front of this thing? Well, it looks, that second one looks a bit dramatic. It looks like it's just been like slotted on the front. Okay, let's go with this. So again, they're just adding to the black trim round here by doing it onto the front. That's just giving it a little different nose. In black, you'll notice, not in the colour of the ship. And then, yeah, this looks like it's been... It's like putting a top on a pen. You know, it's just like been... Here. Don't let the ink run out. And then we've got, again, some more detailing following this... I don't know what you would call this skirt, let's say, around the edge. Only they've gone a little bit wider. And then we have this one, which is bringing all of the nose out. And again, it looks like something's just been clipped on afterwards. If this had been in the actual ship colour, it might have made a bit more sense. But it does go all the way back. But then it kind of stops here. Let's put it on and we'll take a look from the outside and see what we end up with. Okay, so these engine cowlings at the back, and then we've got these 4 wings. Okay, and then we added this, which I quite like. And then we've got this great big thing, which brings the nose to a point. It does look like, was that villain in Batman, that one that broke his back? Yeah, you can only imagine the fire. The guy with the mask on. I forgot, I've just gone blank. Yeah, him. It looks like that. I'll stick with this for now, but there's, you know, you've got all the different variations there. But again, this nose looks clipped on. I don't know why they went with the kind of satin black look. I don't know how that's going to look with different liveries. I'm assuming that's going to stay black no matter what livery you have on. And the only things that are going to change colour that I've put on are the engine cowlings on the back and those wings there. Yeah. Let's see if we can get round here. I don't think we'll get too close in, but we'll try. Okay, so there's your detail. Well, it's alright. It does certainly change the look of the FDL. There's no doubt about that. Let's quickly take the FDL out on a jaunt outside the station and see if we can take a better look at it. Maybe someday they'll update the orange holographic picture of my ship there on the dashboard to, you know, to coincide with the ship kit. And I'll tell you what, I wish Shinrata Dejra got one of those station upgrades. It's just a boring, well, boring, it's a standard interior really. Okay, let's have a look. I'm probably going to be fairly in the dark, I would say, but we'll see. Let's get rid of this rubbish. Okay. Oh, this is counterintuitive when you're doing it this way. Now let's go back that way. I like the yellow lighting inside. That's due to so much orange. Okay, well, it's different. I probably will change those engine cowlings to the last one that we looked at, the one that I said looked more engineeringly believable. Hey, where are you going? Ooh. You see, and that's why you're supposed to watch where you're going before you actually go there. Do I need to work on these shields? Yeah, I haven't got any modified shield boosters. Yeah, something I need to work on for sure. Okay, let me just lock it in. Not quite sure why. I wasn't quite sure why the holograph of the station was not moving, but
landing permitted. Set down on landing pad 3-5.
if there's not a beluga going in, there's one coming out. Is it a beluga? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. I just saw the back wings fold in.
Please be aware of traffic within this station and give priority to larger ships.
All right.
Landing complete. Commence system shutdown.
We need to get above here. So there is the side profile.
In or around the starboard is not permitted. We thank commanders for their cooperation.
Well, why don't you guys leave me some comments and let me know what you think of this. Especially these. This does look very Lego, doesn't it? One of those Technic pieces that you'd find on a Lego spaceship.
To all visitors, please ensure you complete docking procedures
What's in
within
there?
the allocated time.
Okay. You still get paint loss though. Whoever the painter is needs to be sacked because he's terrible. But, oh no, it has. But you see, this thing here
This is a flight
that I
regulation
added
announcement.
hides this nice
Please proceed
chrome
to
effect
land
on the
your
side.
assigned docking pad
So
within
I
the
might
time
end up
limits
taking that
and
off.
refrain from
Because that chrome
obstructing other
effect,
areas.
although you only notice that really here in the station, I suppose. When you're out in combat, maybe the looks is... Well, again, you don't even see your own ship, but
Access to docking
I don't
facilities
know.
requires flight control authorization.
I like how all
Please
this
submit a request
this black
before
trim goes
entering
all the way to the
docking
back
bay.
and up, and you know, folds up at the back there to make those wings, if you like. But it does cover up a very nice part of the ship. These
Would like to
chrome
extend a warm welcome to all
plated
visitors.
grill
Please
things.
ensure you complete
I really don't know what to describe.
allocated time.
How to describe stuff here. Look how small. How small the pilot is in this ship.
We would like to remind
Okay.
all commanders to avoid blocking
Well,
access to
there you
landing
go.
pads during
That was a very
arrival
quick look
and
at
departure.
the two ship kits that have just arrived recently in the Frontier store. So if you like them, go and get them. I'd be very interested to see a Raider kit for a Corvette. It
This
wouldn't
is a
make any
flight
sense
regulations
whatsoever
reminder.
to
Please
have
do
one.
not obstruct the access corridor
But imagine a
during
Corvette
arrival
with all
or
those spikes on
departure.
it. Anyway, okay guys, well that's this one done, just a very quick one, and I will catch you on the next one. So I'll see you then. Bye bye.